So folks, before this starts, I want to explain that this video was posted on my other channel, and I thought that when it comes to music repairs, they might as well be on this channel as well, just to let you know and show you like where those instruments that or sounds that I make come from. This one in particular was a repair of a small volca module that I have. And I'll have more coming, stuff like making these little contraptions like the nail, whatever, violin thing, or these guys that make funky sounds, how I go about making those sounds. So I might make more videos like that on this channel. I also acquired a lot of equipment. I have great plans for including a Commodore 64, and I want to turn a few of them into synth. It's been done before. I'm going to do something similar to what Dr. Mix and Look Mum the Computer have done, but just do my own version of it, and other things. So I think when it comes to instruments, repairing them, synthesizer, repairing them, making them, I'm going to include this on this channel from now on. So I hope you enjoy, and if that's the kind of video you like, I have plenty more on my second channel. The link should be in the description, where I repair arcade stuff and retro stuff and all sort of stuff. Anyway, folks, enjoy and thank you for watching. On the bench today, I have this little Volca, Korg Volca keys synthesizer. I actually got this for, I think it was 60 euros. Very cheap, all things considered. The reason being that two of the pots were dead. There was a couple of stuff actually that were wrong with it. The volume pot had been bypassed altogether, meaning it was set too high. I'll show you exactly what was on it. And the attack as well was dodgy. So what they had done was actually soldered two of the legs together just to set it to max volume and max or whatever attack, or minimum attack. And it's because, well, the pots were dead. They were damaged and essentially not working. The value is completely gone on it. So those two pots are dead. I already took the liberty of opening this. There was a couple of things that were done as well. There's a battery compartment in this that had been disconnected. The volume, as I said, no, the internal microphone, not microphone, the internal speaker had been disconnected as well. And there's a little mod here for a MIDI out that has been done. I'm not sure, people seem to like doing these. I'm not sure why you need this, because using this as a controller or as a small sequencer for other synth is sort of, it defeats the purpose of this thing. This thing is a synth, you know, there's a sequencer in it, but it's just to drive this little synth. Ideally, you want to you actually want to drive an external a sequencer on this, like a Keystep Pro or Beatstep Pro, something like that, that gives more possibilities. So it's very bare bones sort of a sequencer, and in fact, if you have one of these guys, you're better off using one of these guys here. It's the Korg SQ1 sequencer, and this is as bare bone as they get as well. Like, it's not ideal. I barely use this at all, if I'm honest. So anyway, so the plan is to repair this. I've already taken off the screws and front panel, and this is here the main board, and we can see here this mod that was added. So I think I'm going to remove that. I probably don't need to reconnect the battery or the speaker, to be honest. They don't serve any purpose. This is a small piezo type speaker. It's not great. It doesn't really produce a nice deep sound. There's no point using the battery, because, you know, these kind of things, when the batteries start, you know, dying or lose some of their charge, the sound is affected. So it's easier to run this off the mains, really. So I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to replace the two pots. There's one here and one here, and see if that fixes our problem. So let's do just that. By the way, the only replacement I could find for these online was these guys. These long shaft are super rare, so I'm sort of hoping it'll do the trick. There should be enough sticking out that I don't have to worry too much, but we're about to see, I suppose. If not, I'll have to find maybe find a way to extend this with another, just put a knob on top, and that way I can use them. So we'll see. All right, there you go. I've changed the pots. They're just about long enough to be usable. I'll have to see. Maybe I have little knobs that I can use for these. I'll see. I'm not sure where they are, but I'll find something. If not, it's okay. They're actually usable. So there's one thing which is a shame. Actually, this one is a different color. I wonder if that's been replaced as well, or if it's just darker, because I don't know. It does make a, yeah, it does light up actually. So this one won't light up, maybe underneath, but I can live with that. That's not a problem. But it works. We got attack. If I reduce the attack, it should be, yeah. And the volume knob should work as well. Yeah, nothing. Full volume. I don't have it very high, but you get the idea. Here. Nope. Have we anything on this? So there's a little sequence program in this. So the reason, well, actually, no, let's continue. Let's put this back into the box. Remove the MIDI out that was there. The reason I want to remove is I made this little stand out of, it's wood with a ton of that sort of chrome paint I had left over, because I thought if I use it in the evening, it'll be reflecting lights and that kind of stuff. So I have this Korg sampler. I actually, interestingly, I put some loads of Amiga and Commodore 64 samples in it for percussions and some bass sounds. So I want to use that in combination with this guy, and on top I have a Volca bass coming as well, and I don't exclude making another one. But so the reason I want the media out here is I don't think I'll use it, and if I want to use it, I have the module, so I can actually put it back. I'll remove the actual socket so it fits here, and I'll have the bass on top. And yeah, that's gonna be me done. The reason I want this in the middle is I will control this with an external sequencer, I think, for chords and stuff like that. So here I want to be able to access this easily, and the bass I'll be able to access this easily. But the middle one is probably the one that has the least access because of the wires and the angle and that kind of stuff. So this is going in the middle. Anyway, let's keep working. Alright, I found these guys that I salvaged from a thing that had knobs on it. They don't quite align. Normally, ideally, this should be here. So I think these are going to be temporary until I find they just about latch onto that key there. So I'm going to use these for now. They'll do temporarily. Oh, we got these guys as well, and these are fixed position. They're very satisfying. So that's it. That's the Volca keys. Hopefully a repair. I'm going to put this on the rack and maybe just make a small sequence with it and use that Volca sampler and those Amiga samples that I put on it. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let's do that next. Oh yeah, and I removed this MIDI out so it would fit. So it leaves me with a, I wish people wouldn't do that destructive sort of add-ons. There's ways to add stuff like that without drilling a massive hole, but that's just the way it is. It's okay, we won't see it. It'll be in the middle, it'll be hidden, and yeah, let's test this thing properly. All right, it's on the rack. Oh god, it's looking beautiful. Can't wait to get that third one here, and I think God, I'm in love with this thing. This little sampler sequencer. Cool, you recognize the samples probably from the Amiga. I have some chords as well. I'll have to figure out something to do. I'll probably stream some noodling with this. But anyway, I was missing. This was really cool to get. Yeah, 60 quid for this. They're probably twice the price, really. And what did I get this one for? I think 100 euros. They're probably 130 normally. And the other one, I think I'm getting the bass I got for 90 euros. So I'm getting a good deal on these guys. And whenever you can, if you can hold off, if you want to buy them, just hold off for a while. You know, find a few eBay postings or local ad postings, and you can find them for much cheaper. They're worth it. Lovely little yokes. and I can't wait to start making some live stream on these. For those folks who don't know, my main gig really is making music on my main channel, Banjo Guy Ollie, and I have a Twitch channel where I post, well, I play the covers most days. Really, it's just an excuse to hang and chat and talk. And I have the music that I make on the second channel in the background. But sometimes, not lately, not in the last couple of weeks, but very often, once I'll have time again, which should happen soon enough, I make kind of synth stuff and experiments, and just I want to start streaming some of this stuff as well. So so if you wanna join the Twitch, follow the Twitch channel, I'll leave the link in the description. But anyway, that's a successful repair on this little yoke, folks. Thank you for watching. I hope this was at least interesting. It's very quick. It's just a couple of pots to change. They're can be hard to find, so just keep looking. And I can't find any of those transparent ones. That's the only thing. And obviously, you probably need to find a knob to fit them if you can't find the long shaft ones. But all in all, I think it worked out, and I don't mind actually having those two knobs that pop out. They're actually handy to have. They're much easier than those guys, I have to say. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.